Hey, what's happening, Champion Squad? Welcome, you beautiful faces, back to another video. And today we are continuing the solo series. We're going to be on Crypto, zero movement. He's the most requested from the previous video. So we're going to be talking about some solo strats with a non-movement legend. As you guys may know, I jump into these games solo and I get random teammates every time. And you really never know what you're going to expect. And this teammate that I got this game, he had a 20 bomb 4K. Looked like a very solid player, so I was excited to get into this match. And as we were coming into the match, my random Octane pinged the wall.
We should land there. Looks like fun.
Peeled off his jump master, so he's dropping solo and immediately went where he pinged. Personally, I hate when teammates do this. If you want to do it, you could just play without teammates and go off on your own, do what you want to do. So being the good teammate I was, I ended up going to the wall with Mr. Octane here. You would think it's the other way around, where the 20 bomb 4K player would drop solo, but nope, this random Octane, I guess he has a different mindset. He's just built different. Now, since this was the first drop, of course it's going to be very hot, where there was a lot of teams landing here. Only had one weapon, so I decided to loot another section of this building where I was alone for the time being. And as I finished grabbing my quick loadout, I needed to back up my team. They're already invested into the fight, or should I say the Octane was invested into this fight, and the Horizon sort of backed him up as well. And I am coming into this fight very late, since I wasn't able to get a setup or essentially land where I wanted to loot. And while playing all these solo games, I learned one thing. When one teammate dies, usually they leave right away. The second one goes down, they leave right away. It happened with the Octane. He ended up dropping solo, abandoned the team jump master, landed by himself, tried to fight a 1v6, went down, left the game, and just ruining the experience for players playing this game.
And are you the real Sultan Dean?
I won't always be around.
Oh, no. I don't think the real one would say yeah, but okay.
What?
All right, now let's talk some business here. With Crypto, you can throw out the drone and it automatically sort of scans the area for you. It can turn in different directions. The only problem I have with this update is you can't really go into flight mode and control it immediately. It's a downside and a plus side to this update for him. I think there should be a way where you can have two options, whether you want to just throw it out so it can scan the area, or you can throw it out and go instantly in it. And once again, since we have no movement, I set out the drone. I know there's fighting in the building in front of me. You always want to play for that first knock when you don't have a movement legend, and we were able to obtain it on the Horizon there. She actually tapped straight out of the doorway, hit some insane wingman shots on me, but we took her out, and that is a key opening to get a little more aggressive on this squad fight. So the biggest tip I want to cover when you're playing a non-movement legend is you need to be a little more aware when you're fully investing into fights. Now here's where a big issue arises. As I full send into the building, my knocked player that I originally knocked started to get revived outside. My teammate was fighting a 3-man team by himself. I had some of the drone scannage for him, so that helped him out with a little bit of wall hack abilities there. But in this situation, I had two options. I can either back my teammate up in a 2v3 while I was one shot, or I can test my luck and take the fight on a 2-man team that just got a res. Now that option is going to be in my favor. Number one, I don't have the most loot, and number two, I was also extremely weak. Now if I let this 2-man team fully reset after the revive, they're just going to third party us.
Okay, enemy shield. Well, they went down fast.
We get the squad wipe. My teammate picks up 2 knocks, but he's also very low. There's one player left, and he's actually going for a revive. I'm not really worried about my health. I'm worried about grabbing a quick armor swap and getting to my teammate to capitalize on the work that he just did.
Good thing that was the last over there.
We can EMP push this team, yeah?
Alright.
And remember how I talked about the drone and how you want to control it when you immediately send it out? Here's a prime example of why it could be really beneficial for Crypto to have the two options on his drone. Because in this situation, if I was able to control it off the jump, I could have avoided that drone from being destroyed. When you're pulling out your drone, if you're not using it for that scouting method, make sure you're pulling it out behind cover. Here I made a horrible mistake with it. So the enemy team disrupts my EMP push. Now I'm just a man with a gun. Crypto, once the drone fails, you only have your gun, you only have basic movement. And what I do in this situation, since they have ultimate height, I need to avoid damage while pushing up to this wall, because that's my only cover. They have a downward shot, and in Apex, a downward shot, whether you're on controller or even mouse and keyboard, it's very tough to hit your shots, and most of you guys will probably know that. And thank God for Zorgs, who threw a lift, which completely saved us in this situation. When you're playing a support role, whether that be Lifeline, Crypto, Gibraltar, you need to be playing off of your teammates' plays. If they can grab angles and off angles and do damage in different ways, you gotta think to yourself, all right, what can I do that will help play off of what my teammate just did? In my case, I was taking the lift and shooting that exact player that my teammate did the damage on.
Broken enemy shield.
Nice.
My bad, bro. They shot the EMP. That sucks.
That's all good. Holy shit.
What, are you checking if I'm streaming? I'm not streaming right now, bro.
I know you're
I'm
not
recording.
streaming, but
I gotta get a good crypto game solo, so we have it right now. We just gotta keep it up.
I think I've seen your videos on like hitting Pred, like the Pred rewards, I think. I'm pretty sure it was that.
That's awesome. Let's go. Our teammate
Yeah.
bailed so quick. I'm like, wow.
I know, man. Yeah, there's a team right here somewhere.
Guy close.
As we start walking up on our next squad fight in Cascades, I get to a safe spot, pull out my drone, and this time things worked out for the better. And I knew this enemy team was in this general area, and as soon as I ripped the EMP, I noticed one was split off into the right building. That is the opening I'm looking for to start working this fight. If you're man down, or even if it's a 3v3, when you're working a fight, look for those openings. The opening in my case was identifying the teammate that was split from his team. This is where we apply the pressure to start working this squad.
I'm back. Logged off my drone.
I cracked that.
My teammate picks up the cleanup. Beautiful. 2v2 situation. My drone is also scanning these enemies, and I noticed the Wraith was getting very aggressive. As my teammate is cracked, I need to relieve this pressure off my teammate so he can either take it back, get a shield swap, do what he needs to do to get an angle, or get himself back up and healthy. This is when I need to switch the enemy's attention over to me. Now, it doesn't have to be where you have to put yourself completely in the open. You can still play off your cover, but make sure that you shift that enemy's attention over to you.
It's hard.
Damn.
Let's go. EMP play work right there. Pretty solid. Good job with that Revenant.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You gotta lead the way. I don't have movement over here. Oh, they're here?
Pulling the trigger.
One has blue, one has
Yeah, one's taking height. Dog one shot.
Here. 빨리 가자. Reloading.
Knock down.
Broken enemy shield.
Good job. Let's go.
And that was the last one.
Yeah.
Recharging my shield.
We're probably gonna drop double
Yeah,
4Ks.
Oh, no. I'm only at 1.4, but
We can do it.
40
I remember
seconds
watching you
left.
when I was like
Almost
9, dude.
What? How old are you now?
I'm 13.
Enemy shield.
You sound older. If you're playing a non-movement legend, you don't have the best angles on this team that's pushing you. Don't force the fight on the spot there and cause yourself to take some unnecessary damage. I get my first exchange out, do some decent damage. I don't get hit for too much, but I still back up, play for my positioning first. When you're playing a non-movement legend, you need to play your positioning first, especially when there's no openings that your teammate created for you or that you created for yourself. Literally, by taking advantage of positioning while we were getting pushed by a 3-man team, that 3-man team ended up backing up. I barely did any damage to them. That was a full 3-man team against a 2-man team, and they ended up playing the passive and reserve side to back up and not push a fight that's not in their favor in terms of positioning, and that just goes to show how effective it can be when you're taking advantage of positioning. I got my EMP, so if you want to make a little play.
Man, you're the YouTuber, not me.
Yeah, but I'm playing crypto.
I'll just follow what you
I
say,
have no
man.
escape.
Yeah, they dropped the care package.
That's true. Why are you playing crypto?
For a solo series. I go in game solo and been doing like every legend, breaking down decision making.
Alright.
A lot of people want to see crypto, so
It's a hard one.
yeah. They definitely rotate it. You want to go the same way or around? Let's go.
I think
Let's
around.
play it safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are
But right now,
an
yeah.
absolute
Yeah.
beast. I'll tell you that much. For only playing a year. You got a 4K20.
But
Look at him. Look at that. I think they're in there. You know what? I'm gonna EMP. Maybe we lift up on the roof.
Alright.
If they don't shoot it this time, they're gonna shoot it.
Switching to drone view. Watch my back.
Let's go.
Same.
All right, I got it ready. Oh, my game froze.
Recharging my shield.
Lagging very badly.
Yeah, sometimes I do like to.
All right, push up, push up, push up.
Breaking out of my drone.
It's only one in there. Just lift up.
Alright. Is he dipping?
Oh, he dipped, yeah.
I mean, look.
Over there.
I think we take out this team. Yeah. Right there, Horizon.
Reload.
Another one up.
Got one right here.
Blood's really low. Good
I
shots.
got him.
Another one here.
This one right here.
100 off him. Good black hole. Look at this. Get him. Pop it off. We have the same kills.
Yeah.
The competition.
Yeah, already 20 kills, 1/3 of the lobby as a duo. Pretty cool. That guy has purple. What he's doing? Oh, he's aiming.
I think we take those dudes out.
He's standing still.
He's just standing there.
Nice.
I downed one.
Somebody has a longbow. Watch out.
Notice the way I'm playing when I don't have abilities. I'm only pushing in harm's way if I get a knock, make someone extremely low, or I'm playing off of my teammate's work that he does on a team. Since you don't have a second life, you don't have a plan B with no movement, if you're not doing an aggressive team coordinated push, you should never full send a fight without any work done on the squad. Since we were able to pick up the knock behind the rock, we weren't able to get the thirst though. That is the key opening I'm looking for to get a little more aggressive, put myself in harm's way to finish off this fight.
Oh, no, it's not. Advantage almost down.
Last one up on this team. I think you knocked another team for shot.
There's still one right here.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, he got Perez. I knocked him.
Nice. Hathy's almost cracked. I suck. I suck. Oh man.
I broke him.
Reload. Killed an enemy.
Reloading.
Watch the zip.
Good amount of damage on him.
That's all you. That's all you.
I just got back from controller. Oh, we're getting pushed hard.
We got to move right because we got to get into zone like now.
Yeah, we
50
might get
seconds.
kept hard. They're in there. We can move.
Yeah, moving now.
Enemy spotted.
I'm gonna be able to lift
but
up.
It's better that.
I'm gonna try to throw EMP on this.
Seeing
I'm gonna
Yeah,
EMP them.
that.
switching to drone view.
Go for it.
I shot.
Knock another.
Nice. Got the EMP on it. Cracked one.
Backing out of my drone.
Sendable.
I'm good to go. Enemy.
Good
There
job,
we
bro.
go.
Let's go. That's a massive bro.
Jeez, man.
And there we have it. We dropped a beautiful juicer game with Crypto, found a teammate willing to stay in the game, who also made my day since he recognized me. And for the first time playing together, we played extremely well. Coordination was to a T. We 2v3'd many squads. So all around a massive W. Thank you guys for spending a couple minutes every day with me. If you enjoyed today's video or found anything helpful, don't forget to leave a like rating. It is always appreciated. If you guys want to learn about the 4 most important tips in Apex Legends that will instantly improve you, be sure to check out this video here. With that said, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video.